Hello and welcome to Primetime News on MITV. I am Victor Daniels. In the news, President Bola Tinubu is scheduled to leave Abuja to attend the Saudi Africa and Arab Africa Summit in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. President Tinubu is taking his government's push for the attracting more foreign direct investment and infrastructure boost into Nigeria to Saudi Arabia, where he will attend two bilateral summits this week. Special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, who disclosed this to newsmen at the State House, Abuja on Sunday, said the President Tinubu will be participating in two critical summits, the Saudi African Summit and the Arab African Summit, both taking place in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, on November 10th and 11th respectively. The presidential spokesperson said the Saudi African Summit target will be exploring issues around the economic ties between Africa and Saudi Arabia, including counter-terrorism, agriculture, environment, and other areas of mutual concern. Ngelale said the second outing of the president in Saudi Arabia, being the Arab African Summit, will be focusing on expanding infrastructure between both regions and will particularly be paying attention to the establishment of a new high-speed train network between the Arab League of Nations and the African Union countries. Worried by the infiltration of a foreign idea into the fabric markets in the country, the federal government has disclosed its readiness to support locally produced fabric with subsidy. The federal government also assured on creation of an industrial hub across the country to further boost revenue generation for market women. The Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, made this known during her visitation to Adire Mall at Itokun and Asero Market in Abeokuta, the state capital. She also assured the market women of government's intention to ensure the fabric becomes known around the world, adding that there is need for government to ban importation of foreign Adire products. Edu, however, revealed the programs that government is ready to utilize opportunities in Adire production in lifting millions of vulnerable Nigerians out of poverty, as well as provide jobs for thousands of Nigerians. The minister, who later visited the location of displaced persons as a result of recent flood in the state, assured that the federal would ensure there was permanent solutions.
Be able to push local production to meet the demand. First, local production must be enhanced at all costs to meet the demand. When local cost is enhanced, subsidized, and they are supported by government, then it automatically eliminates whatever infiltration that is coming into the market. We don't want to be selling fake adires made in China and brought to Nigeria. What we want is the local one made by our people. It will create jobs, it will build the micro and macro economy, and it will help Nigeria to be more of a manufacturing country rather than an importing country. These are the things that are affecting our exchange rate and other indices in Nigeria. So we're tackling it headlong. So for us, if we support the local manufacturers, subsidize this for them, bringing more people into the space to meet the demand, it will automatically eliminate the ones that are coming into the country. I was so happy yesterday when the governor and his team, the commissioner, said they were going to create hubs in Abuja where the original adire will be sold, right? So this is taking adire from Abeokuta.
The resident of Fishery Estate community in Ifo local government, Ogun State, have called on the federal government to ensure permanent solution to yearly flood that have bedeviled the area. They made the call during the distribution of relief materials by the Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, in Isheri area of the state. They disclosed that over 33,000 residents have been displaced from their house, as well as 4 casualties recorded during the deadly flood. In her response, the minister assured that the federal government will take the right steps to ensure such does not happen again. She revealed that the government was also concerned about their well-being, hence the distribution of relief materials. Edu, however, cautioned the people dumping of refuse into the drainage, urging them to ensure that drains are clean of waste.
Ceremony to see the damage that this has brought in this community. As a mother, a caring one at that, as somebody who is so compassionate, a medical practitioner, I know you will share in our grief and look for solution to it. This year budget does not go without consideration for how to stop this flooding. About 33,000 people were affected. This year flooding alone, we lost 4 souls. One of them, the only child, died last year and she passed on because she could not be rescued.
What we want to quickly support them to do is to provide livelihood for them. Those who lost their businesses as a result of the flood, especially the petty traders and those with the micro and small businesses, would immediately be supported through the Ogun State government and the Lagos State government to reach out to them. We are just giving relief materials today, going to see the flooded areas and working with our colleagues in other ministries. We hope that we can provide permanent solution to flooding in this area.
The federal government says the third mainland bridge in Lagos will be closed on Monday, November the 6th by 9 a.m. in order to carry out comprehensive repairs as parts of palliative work on the bridge. Addressing the press on Sunday in Lagos, the Federal Controller of Works, Engineer Olukorede Kesha, said that the third mainland bridge will be closed for 5 weeks for motorists using the bridge to reach Adekunle side in order to renew and repair the bridge. She noted that the Adekunle bus stop inward will take up to 2 weeks in order to repair it before they move to Adekunle outward. He implored everyone using the bridge to find alternative route by passing Ikorodu Road or Muritala Mohammed Road for the main time that they will use to repair it. She advised motorists to cooperate with the traffic management officials by obeying and observing all diversions as directed and are encouraged to use the alternative routes as provided.
Entire bridge now wear a new look, brand new look. So it is comprehensive in that all the missing guardrails, the guardrails that are missing will be fixed, they will be painted, the asphalt will be completely milled, a new asphalt will be overlaid, effective expansion joints will be replaced, there will be solar lights everywhere, that by tomorrow, Monday 6th of November, third mainland bridge, the ramps going to Adekunle, the 2 ramps, either coming from Island or coming from Oworo, those 2 simultaneously will be blocked by tomorrow. It will not be accessible to motorists. But coming out from Adekunle, either you are going to Oworo Island, is accessible tomorrow for the next 2 weeks. When we're done with this Adekunle inward, then we'll move to Adekunle outward.
An associate professor of creative writing in English and founder of the African Heritage Research Library, Prof. Bayo Adebowale, has been admitted into the fellowship of the Association of Nigerian Authors, FANA, in recognition of his service and devotion to supporting the principles and objectives of the profession. The President, Association of Nigerian Authors, Anna Camillus Oka, during the induction in Abuja at the 42nd ANA International Convention, stated that the new fellows are being honored in recognition of service and respect for elders who have been devoted to supporting the principles and objective of the profession of authorship.
So, to ask me to join the league of these eminent writers, Achebe, Wode Soyinka, T.M. Aduko, Ken Saruwiwa, and the rest of them, You know, these are eminent African writers. It's something to write about. I feel elated. That is the personal view I have. It gives me the impression that Anna is doing well. Anna is on the right track. And Anna has succeeded in giving us the impression that we can never die.
And to also socialize. The two important things we get from this convention. Number one, we have an intellectual discourse. Then we rub minds together. Then we also socialize, get to know one another. And then we also try to bring writers together from diaspora and Nigeria. And then we also try to reach out to the general public, especially the youth, to let them know about the importance of reading. When I was growing up as a youth, I have never met a writer. Even though I knew from inception that I would...
Our administration has also inducted illustrious individuals into the prestigious Anna Fellowship. The last batch we just saw this morning. This recognition is reserved solely for individuals who have made notable contributions to the development of literature in the country and in the association. It is vital to state here that these awards are not for sale. They are given to deserving individuals in recognition of their efforts to ensure the progress of Anna and the advancement of Nigerian literature.
The Ekiti State Governor Abiodun Oyebanji has described Lagos as appealing to other states because everybody is interested in the Lagos miracle. He spoke when he joined Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to open the new Oyingbo Bridge. The 717 kilometers long bridge is part of the 5 essential infrastructure rail level crossing of the Red Rail Line. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu added that the newly inaugurated Oyingbo Overpass Bridge will serve as an alternative route as maintenance work begins on 3rd Mainland Bridge tomorrow, the 6th of November. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that the governor is investing so much in transportation infrastructure to support commerce and ease movement, especially considering the importance of Oyingbo as a major link between the mainland and the island. He added,
Lagos State has become a model for transformative leadership, for reforms, for innovation, and for good governance. And when you have a system that works, you must guide it jealously. I advise Lagosians to treasure this path and ensure that we drive on this progressive lane so that our people ultimately will benefit from this.
When we promise a master plan where rail, road, water, infrastructure will work together. This is a classical example of it. Here in Oyingbo, you will see that there's a bus station that is a massive bus station, and there's going to be pedestrian walk to get onto the train stations. So strategically, we have opened an alternative for you, right? Well, we need to collaborate and work with the Federal Ministry of Works. We need to open this so that from tomorrow, you can access your offices. If you are going on the mainland, if you are going to the island, you can come from this bridge. Either you are accessing it through Kata Bridge or you are accessing it on Apapa Road to go and connect Eco Bridge.
These bridges are an essential part of the Rail Mass Transit Red Line project to ensure the safety of the people of Lagos. The Red Line project, the Red Line Oyingbo Overpass Bridge, has a total of 717 meters and it is a T-bridge, with the infrastructure ready by the end of the year. The Red Line, when open for passenger operations, will have an exponential effect on the economy of Lagos State. The 37-kilometer Red Line rail system is expected to move up to 1 million passengers daily when fully operational